Hello guys, this is Syed from Exceptional Journey. So I'm shooting this video after I have done my last hike. So that's the video which we are going to see today. So this hike was from Moivo to Tungchung. So it took around roughly around 6 kilometers, the hiking area, which took around like 1.5 hours for me to hike. So we took a ferry, a fast ferry from Central Ferry Pier, then reached Moivo. We have a lot of food options in Moivo to have your breakfast or lunch or brunch. So I had my brunch in Moivo. After that we started our hike. So by the way, when you pass from Moivo Ferry Pier towards Tungchung, you will come across the Silver Mine beach where you can plan, if at all you're going with your friends or family, you can have some good time in the Silver Mine beach. And past that you will have the Silver Mine waterfalls. But since we didn't had a good rainfall at this season, there was no lot of water that is coming out of the waterfall, right? So it was very dry, so I couldn't capture the Silver Mine waterfalls. If not, I have been to that place earlier, a year ago, where we had a lot of fun swimming in water and enjoying the waterfalls. So I believe hitting over to Silver Mine waterfalls would be like rainy season or somewhere after the rainy season would be the right time to enjoy the Silver Mine waterfalls. So after that you have the Silver Mine cave where you can take some pictures, but it is not kind of a very great cave. It is a small one where you can take some creative pictures, where beside that you will have a resting area, a kind of a shed kind of a thing where you can sit and rest yourself, because from there for around like another say like 200 to 400 meters you will have only the steep steps, high ride steps, which will make you get exhausted. So that was not a very difficult hike. It was fairly easy for me. So yeah, that's it for this video. Tune into the entire video and see the complete hiking, how it was. Right? Thank you. So we have reached to the Moivo ferry point. So it is just right back of me. So we will be heading over from here to Moivo over the ferry, and from there we'll continue the hiking. So today's hiking, as I told earlier, will be from Moivo to Tungchung. So let's get started. So it took around $28.8 for one way in fast ferry. So now we don't have the normal ferry. The normal ferry timing is pretty less because of the weekend. So we are traveling on a fast ferry, which I told earlier, it costs around $28.8. So it took roughly around 30 minutes for me to reach Moivo Ferry Pier, and I took my brunch in McDonald's, and I'm heading towards the hiking area. So presently I am here at the Silver Mine beach, and you can see the cycling track back to me. Yeah, so this is the cycling track of Moivo. And this is the view over here, and this is a canal which is running with the backwaters, and we'll be starting towards this side, towards the hiking area. We will cross the Silver Mine beach as well as the Silver Mine waterfalls. So you can see the signboard where you can head towards the Silver Mine waterfalls. Right, let's continue to hike. So when you walk from the Moivo Ferry Pier towards the Silver Mine Cave and Falls, you will find this signboard, and I came through this path. You can take a straight road which will lead you to Silver Mine Falls. So you will find two deviations at this point. You will find this road board signs, and you have to take a right which will lead you to the Silver Mine waterfalls. The houses here in the Lantau Island looks a pretty normal one compared to which is there in the Hong Kong Island, which is a multi-story building. Mostly here in Lanta we can find individual houses with around 2 to 3 floors constructed. So this is one of the peaceful place to live here in Hong Kong, and which is easily commutable to the Hong Kong Island. So on the way to the silver mine cave and waterfalls, you will be crossing this Man-Mo temple, which is around 400 years old temple. So you can read the history of this temple over here, and then you can see the view of the temple over here. So this is the temple. Let's continue to hike. So when we straightly come from the temple, you will see the board over here, Hong Kong Olympic Trial, and you can see the list of athletes who have won the gold medal in the 2008 Beijing Olympics. And this list consists of only the Chinese gold medalists who have won their medals in various sports and athletes. And you will find a deviation here, and I'm taking the left one which goes up to the Olympic Trial. So this is the way which we have covered until now. I won't say this is a great view. So we have the silver mine cave which is over here, and some resting area over here with some shed. So this is the silver mine cave, and again the hike starts here. So we came through this way, and you can see the road which is deviating on two ends. So take the right one which leads you to the Olympic Trial. So follow the Olympic Trial which leads you like this. Take this left which follows to the Olympic Trial. So we have come around 1.16 kilometers from down. Still we have 4 kilometers to hike, and we have roughly crossed around 200 steps, and approximately it would be remaining 400 to 500 steps remaining. So we have completed the steps for now, the first section of the steps which we came from there. And here we found a place to rest. Then we have to take this path on the right side, and here we have a board which says about the place. So we are continuing to hike. So guys, after coming from the steps, it was fairly a decent trek which was not very hard. So it was fair ups and downs with the pavement area which we crossed. So this is how the path looks which we came across, and we have reached to a mid-section where you can get diverted to the Discovery Bay viewpoint. So that is around 3.4 kilometers, which is Lo Fu Tau country trail, which you can see over here, which will be on the right side when you come from the Moi Wo. So we are now heading over to the Tungchung trail, which we decided earlier. So you can see the map over here, and this is the route map which shows us to reach Tungchung, which is Tak Mong. So we are still continuing in the Olympic Trail. So let's continue hiking. So we have come across this board, and we have a viewpoint over here in this way, which is on the left deviation, and you have to continue this route to finish off this trail. And I would say it was a fairly easy one when compared to other urban walks, the recommended urban walks in Hong Kong. So yeah, let's head over to the viewpoint. So from here you can see the Tungchung bridge as well as the airport. You can see a few people taking rest over there in the viewpoint. This is how it looks. It's a bit sunny today. The climate is cool, breezy, winds, and it's not humid. We have almost reached to the end of this hike. We have completed around 4.36 kilometer and we have left out with 800 meters. So it was a fairly easy one, as I told earlier. So we will try to complete this hike with another 800 meters left over. So guys, finally we have reached to the end of the Hong Kong Olympic Trail hiking session. So this was around closely 5.8 kilometers over the length. So it roughly took around close to 1.5 hours to complete this 5.8 kilometers of hiking. So I would recommend this for beginners who are hiking here in Hong Kong, and I would also recommend to and fro hiking for the pro hikers who can do it from either Tungchung to Moi Wo or Moi Wo to Tungchung, either ways, like up and down. You have good options for food in Moi Wo near to the ferry pier. So we have McDonald's and a few Turkish restaurants, and as well as you have 7-Eleven as well as Welcome to have your lunch, breakfast or brunch over here. It was fairly easy. It wasn't very difficult, except the first maybe 1 kilometers or 1.5 kilometers, which was having around 400 to 600 steps roughly. So that's it for this video, hiking video. Thanks for watching. Let us get connected with another vlog or hiking videos. Stay tuned. Please like, subscribe and share this video, and thanks for watching. Peace.